Today you will learn how to force a wrapped text and to get rid of multiple pound signs. To begin with, we will insert some information. Again, I'm going to make my screen a little bigger. In cell A2, put the word or capital letter E space state, and then in B2 capital W space state. In cell C2 capital N space state, and in D2 capital S space state. Then in A3 we'll put some information number wise. This time let's do in A3 we'll put 147, in B3 will be 258, in C3 let's do 369, and in D3 let's just go backwards and do 963. And then underneath that in cell D4 let's put 852. In cell C4 let's put 741. And then in B4 let's put 147. And then in A4 we'll put 258. In A5 what we'll do is we will multiply together A3 and A4 together. In order to multiply, we need to use the equal sign. Click in cell A3, use a multiplication sign, which is the star key. Click on A4 and enter. This gives us our total here. And let's click on our answer, go to the bottom right hand corner and pull that over. And I see that our numbers are not big enough. Let's see here. There we go. So what I'll have you do is, what I did is I went up to the alphabet bar, and the lines that are between each letter on the alphabet bar, I just clicked and I dragged them to the left until I got pound signs. And what I want you to notice are the pound signs, because when you do your work, many times you will come up with the pound sign. And I just want you to remember that the pound sign is not an indication that you did anything wrong. The pound sign means there is not enough space. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click, I'm going to move my mouse on top of the letter A. I'm going to click and drag over to the letter D. And then the line that is between D and E, when I put my mouse on it, I'll get that bar with the two arrows. I'm going to double click, and that spreads out my information, which gets rid of those pound signs. Because the pound sign, once again, just means there's not enough space. So you widen the column, or you make the height bigger for the row. Okay, the other thing I want to show you is go to click on A2. When we click on A2 and we go up to our ribbon and we find the word or the wrapped text, if we click on wrapped text, notice nothing happens. The reason why nothing happens is because there's already enough space in that cell, and it doesn't have anything to text wrap. So what we need to do is we need to force a text wrap. And you can do this in multiple ways, but for one, you can double click inside of the cell, which gives you the cursor. Once you have the cursor in the right place, you can hold the Alt key down and enter. And what this does, it will force or push that word underneath the other word. It will look like this once you did the Alt enter. In order to finish, because Excel still thinks you're going to do something with it, you need to click into another cell. And what that did now is that forced that text wrap to happen. Now notice, once again, click on E2. This is not centered. You need to center it. You're going to go up to the center alignment icon, click on it. Now it is centered. Okay, now we're going to go to B2. Again, you can double click on the cell. Make sure the cursor is in the right place, which would be in front of the word state. Hold your Alt key down, enter. You can click off of it, click back on it, and click that center icon to center it. Do the same thing for the last two. Click on C2, double click inside of it, make sure the cursor is in the right place. Hold the Alt key down, enter, click off, click back on to C2, click the center text, or center alignment, click on the center alignment icon, click on D2, double click on it, make sure the cursor is in the right place, hold your Alt key down and enter, click off, click back on, and click on the center alignment. That way it is aligned in the center. Last thing, well, the last thing I'll do is I will move my mouse to the center of A5. I will click and hold my click down and drag to D5, and I'm going to put that top and double bottom border on. Again, if it's not here in the icon, you click the down arrow, you find top and double bottom border, click on it, and there you have it.